Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the month of May. So let's start this month off with the Knight of Swords for you in reverse. So, what is going on in your mind? What are the things that you really want to say that you're not saying? Or what are the things that are so nasty that you are saying? There's a lot of words coming out this month, in your relationships. I got the Lover's card as the obstacle. So, there could have been some arguments in relationship, or the way that you are communicating with your partner may have not been the nicest, or there's some friction right now going on between you and your relationships. You're going to be having a new moon in your fourth house of home, Aquarius. So that's all about what's going on at home, how you feel. Are you feeling comfortable at home? What's happening in that realm in your life? That's going to get a new surge of energy on May 11th. So look out for that. If there is some complications at home going on, you can find that there's going to be a new energy coming in for that. Now, the past influence that I got as to why all of this is going on is the Six of Pentacles, which lets me know that maybe you felt too generous in the past. You know what I'm saying? You could have felt like you were giving too much and you weren't receiving as much. And this could have been in other relationships that you were in also, but at the present moment, it just seems like maybe your love relationship is what's getting the kind of like the boot from that situation. Or maybe it's your partner that you feel that you've been so generous towards, and you don't really feel like maybe the same thing has been reciprocated in your relationships. So that's why you can be a little bit impatient. Your words can be very sharp this month. So watch out for that. That's really a really big thing that I see happening with you this month, is about, the relationship that you're in right now. It just seems like it's about making the ethical choice, the moral choice. You have a choice in the relationships that you're in. You can choose, how you want to navigate them. And if you feel like in the past you were taken advantage of because you gave too much, or you were fair and you don't feel like other people were as fair with you, and this could be dealing with money too, okay? Because it's a Pentacles card. So you could have been giving money to people, or you've been spending money on people, and these people did not maybe appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? So you may be really feeling a little bit pessimistic about just relationships and how you're connecting with people right now. The outcome card that I got is the Star in reverse. Now you're having a full moon eclipse in your 11th house, which is the house you naturally rule, and it has to deal with the friendships that you make, connecting with people, because Aquarius, you guys are really all about giving and being able to know that you have that support later on too. So you want to make sure that if you're going to be given to somebody, if you need assistance, if you need help, that person is there for you too. What I'm getting with the Star card is that there's a lot of emotional release. You may be emotional this month. There may be some tears going on this month because you may feel like that's not really the perspective that you see from where you're at in your life. With Mercury retrograding this month too in Gemini, which is another air sign, I would say take some time this month to really assess things that's going on, because the Knight of Swords, as we know, you may be rushing. You may be rushing into thinking about situations that don't really need to. You don't need to focus too much on that. But if you feel like you need to process all of that, I get all of that. But the Knight of Swords, you may say some nasty things out your mouth this month. I'm just going to be really honest with you. Or your partner may say nasty things out of their mouth due to the circumstances in the relationship right now. What I do see is that you do want to connect in the relationship. You do want to make your relationship work. The only thing is, there's a little bit of pessimism going on right now. You may not have as much hope as you used to have before in the relationship. With this eclipse, I'm going to really stress that, if you're in a situation, because the reason I'm stressing this is because there's two major arcana cards. You got the Star and you got the Lovers. So you may be in a relationship and you don't feel like you are appreciated. The Star, the Lovers, like the Star and the Lovers. I'm just going to you need to find a way to express yourself. In other words, maybe write down how you feel, because the Knight of Swords, if you really care about this relationship and you really want to make it work, there is going to have to be some some hope from you, in the relationship. And for those of you that are done in the relationship that you're in, if you've cried too much, Mercury will retrograde. So there is going to be more coming out for you to understand what were the dynamics in these relationships that you've been in. Look out for the Mercury retrograde video that I will be posting up soon. That's going to give you a little bit more in-depth clarity as to how this Mercury retrograde is going to affect your sign. I hope you take this month, breathe, Aquarius. Okay, take a breath, and just keep positive, keep hope alive, okay? Keep hope alive. And I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye, Aquarius.